Hey guys, welcome to Chess Beauty 52, I believe. And the cliffhanger at the end of Chess Beauty 51 was this position before you. So if you're seeing this for the first time, I want you pause the video and see how you would meet the stipulation white to play and win. Okay, I'm assuming you've taken a look at it. What's going on here? Well, obviously white has material advantage, but black has two threats in the position. He's threatening to take the knight on a6, and he's also threatening to queen on a1. So the solution, or at least the initial move in the solution to the puzzle, is knight on a6 to c7. And I found a surprising move. I had trouble finding this. But then again, I have trouble finding lots of things, including my car keys. And what's the deal on this move? Well, the first point to note is that if black queens in this position, then bishop to b6 is checkmate. A very nice checkmate there. And so after knight c6 to c7, the only move for black is to under-promote. So a1, pawn moves to a1, promoting to a knight. Now white plays king to b2, and now the only try that black has is knight to b3. If he plays something like b4, then knight to d5 check, and after king takes a1, it's just a theoretical win for white. As long as he can keep a bishop and knight and exchange off that bishop, it's theoretically won. It might not be so easy to win, but it certainly should be. If you had good technique, you could do it. So after king to b2, knight to b3 is black's best try, and as there's a sneaky idea behind this move, seems to give up a knight for nothing. After king to b3, then black has the very clever reply, bishop to e3. And this is playing for stalemate, because if the bishop takes, that's stalemate, surprisingly enough. Maybe not so much. And once you have an almost mating situation, you almost have an almost stalemating position too. So after bishop to e3, white plays bishop to g1. Excuse me, bishop to h2, excuse me, I skipped a move. And black, of course, replies with a harassing move, bishop to g1, with the same result. Obviously, if the bishop's taken, it's stalemate. Now, the best move, the most accurate move, and probably the move that's hardest to find in this whole study, is the move bishop to f4. Now, the idea is the same as if you look at the other variations. Say he plays bishop to e5, then bishop to d4, bishop to g3, bishop to f2, bishop to f4, and then we join the position from the game. And you'll see why it has to be bishop to f4 in just a minute. So after bishop to h2, bishop to g1, bishop to f4, bishop to e3, and then we have the same position as we just looked at in that other variation. And now another star move from white, knight to b6. And it's all over for black, because what can he do here? If he plays bishop takes f4, then knight to c4 is checkmate. Very beautiful mate. If he plays after knight to b6, bishop takes knight, then bishop to d2 is checkmate. And finally, after knight to b6, if he plays king to b6, then knight to d5 check, and he's winning the extra material there. And again, the theoretical win of bishop and knight versus king. Incidentally, let me just put on a plug for Josh Speck's video on this site on how to checkmate with bishop and knight against king. I've actually looked at different books and other videos And I don't think anybody explains it more clearly and easily as Josh does. I was actually able to finally beat my computer with his after watching his video. I just watched it one time and I was able to figure it out. So it's a great video. I wish Josh was still making videos on this side. He was actually definitely one of the best producers we had, but I think those times are behind us. Okay, well, I hope you enjoyed this study. This was from Gurewitz from 1932. And as I mentioned before I took my long break in Chess Beauty 50, I wanted to start doing more problems. I've concentrated mainly on endings. And good problems, at least problems that I like, are harder to find, mainly because so many of the positions are so unnatural looking. And I don't like looking at a crowded board with pieces in all kinds of unnatural positions. I do understand why these are beautiful positions to other people. They're beautiful to me too in a certain way, but I don't enjoy them as much as more natural kind of settings. And so with that in mind, the next position we'll look at is actually a chess problem. And you can see obviously that white is winning here. He's got a serious material advantage, but the stipulation is white to mate in 4 moves. And the reason I like this problem is because the technique that's required to mate in 4 moves is very natural, and this could easily be from an over-the-board game. So good luck with this one. I like this problem a lot, and it doesn't come off like your typical problem. So good luck, and we'll see you in Chess Beauty 53. Thanks for watching.